Hey, what's up, guys? It is Jen with the Next Gen podcast and George. I gave George a French fry, and now George is like, "Where are all the French fries? McDonald's French fries. That's what get well, everybody will love you if you feed them McDonald's French fries." Today is March 19th, 2022. I have so much to update you on. Oh my God, where we last left off, I was plotting my revenge for the man who vandalized my sign. Now, everyone is a suspect. I know I speak the truth. I tell it like it is. I see it like it is. And I ask questions. I'm probably the biggest undercover investigator out there. And I'm now reporting. So, my revenge. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just want to outsmart them in business as well as everything else I do. I'm always trying to outsmart people and I'm always trying to get back at them and showing them that I'm the alpha. That's my life as my new it's not new. I've always been a findom. I just haven't really honed it in. So if you don't know about financial domination, it's pretty much humiliating men and they pay you. So, what I don't like about that is I hate it when people give me shit. So, giving other people shit is really hard for me because I hate it when I get it. But I can dish it out. I have a very bad tongue, and it comes out when people really annoy me. And I will say the one thing that will get to you. And that was what happened to me. And that's why I'm so good at it. I don't like it. I don't mean to do it. I don't know why I was calling Zook fatty the entire time or why I was being so aggressive with him, but I found out why, and we're cool. And I'm just here to help people. And I went on Topless. Okay, so I was plotting my revenge. I went to the dollar store, got a bunch of flowers and made signs, and I decided that my best revenge was and I didn't post the Instagram picture yet, but my best revenge was putting up a camp shower and putting up a note. So now it's like, you drew on my sign, so now I put up like another blank sign, and now I'm like, you get off my property, and you call me crazy bitch, you're gonna see crazy bitch. Okay, so like the anger got out. And then I said, here's a camp shower. I bet you don't have one. Why don't you rinse off that negative mindset and reach out to me and I'll help you get rich. I'll help you get your life together. And I understand why people are homeless, because when you have family bullying and family members that literally are telling you that they want to kill you, you don't want to go home. But when you heal that, and you know that, yes, some people say they wanted to kill you, but they don't actually mean that. They actually mean that they love you and they really care about you. Then you can move forward. And that's what I got on the Topless Talk. And I know I wrote in my Instagram post that those guys are predators, and they kind of are, but like all men are, like, but they're supposed to be. And goes into like male and female expectations. Like, men are hunters, they are looking to mate. All men are predators. That is their natural biological makeup, especially the more testosterone they have. So I think the Topless Talk is great, a place for men to talk about their feelings and what's going on in life. And I think Ryan Nichols is going to do a good job. I was so surprised he was so mad that I took my my Polaroid down, which is now in my 50-year planner. Is it in my main one? No, it's in my business 50-year planner. So if you buy a 50-year planner and you look in the back, I will show you that Polaroid. And I wrote on the bottom, I don't plan on living 50 years, but if I do, here's what I look like when I started. And it's on two to 22. Happy to show this to anyone, but to get this, you need to buy a 50-year planner, and you need to show me that it's filled out, and you need to show me that you're using it, and you need to put a picture in the back that you want to show me, and I'll show you my Topless Talk picture in my 50-year planner. If you're interested, game on. Because it's so, this is what I've been like tripping out on. Those guys want boobs. They want women. They want attention. Ryan Nichol was not getting that at home. I posted the Topless Talk video. His wife watched my video. She had the treat to watch Topless Talk. And I was really embarrassed for her. And then they got a divorce, and now he's really happy and da-da-da. So yes, I'm the troublemaker. Yes, I'll say what needs to be said. Yes, they already had something going on. Their relationship already died a year ago, which I didn't even know because me and Ryan don't follow each other on social media. We should, but we don't. We're both alphas. We both have our own thing going. We're both so headstrong. And we both have our own following that we, I don't know. I mean, I guess he does follow me if he likes my boob shot. Well, I'm going to do a vacation in Las Vegas, April 1st to 11th. My client tipped me in a week-long, 10-day hotel stay in Vegas. I'm going to take pictures every fucking day at this pool in a bikini. I just bought one too, and it has like cougar because I'm a cougar, and that's going to be like my dominatrix coming out, I guess. Time is going to be April. So super excited for that. I wish Ryan Nichol wasn't mad about taking down my Polaroid. That was the whole point of me going on the show. He wants to help a million families. He wants to help. Like, he helped me. And when you have been abused for such a long time, you'll just do whatever just to get attention. And that's exactly what I was doing. And by him, he creating the space for me to heal. I could take my Polaroid down. Like, it's a double-edged sword. Like, you want to help people, you want to help women, help them with what they need. I also needed to help him with what he needed. And I'm not mad at him. I could be mad at him for his wife throwing away my book and how he said he wanted to throw away my books on the podcast. And I didn't get mad. You know why? Because I didn't even buy his book. I did a book club and I borrowed someone else's book, and I did a lot of my original content on YouTube based on his bootstrap flashcards, and I never bought them. I borrowed them from a friend, and I never bought any of his stuff. And so sorry, I should have, but I was just a young woman with not a lot of money, so I had to utilize my resources around me. And then he's talking about throwing my 50-year planner in the trash. So okay, so now I'm not giving any more free ones out. If people are going to start throwing my 50-year planner in the trash, I'm not giving the free ones out. I'm not going to shove them down people's throats. I'm very sorry, Ryan Nichol's wife. It was with the best intention for you to live your best life now that you are divorced, and maybe helping you plan 5 fun things for your life, because your life just changed. If Ryan Nichol divorced me, I would not be very happy. Ryan Nichol is a really, really awesome guy. And he said that he was interested in dating me in the future. OMG. Not only that, I have someone written in my underwear. Now you all know I'm crazy, but if you want to manifest a mate, and I've already done this since the 2222 day, I wrote someone that I wanted to be with in my underwear, and Ryan Nichol challenged this man in the podcast. It's really, really subtle, but I picked up on it and I was like, whoa, like, I didn't know so many powerful men would be so into me. I've always dated like losers, And it was a nice shift. Like, could I date Ryan Nickel in the future? Do I want to? I don't know. And that was his whole thing, is like, I didn't want to get married and I didn't want to have kids. And he was like, I didn't get a vasectomy. Like, he didn't get a vasectomy. And I was like, oh, cool. He was going to get a vasectomy. He didn't get a vasectomy. I've thought about hooking up with Ryan Nickel. That's probably like the craziest thing. And he is not written in my underwear. No, because I was like, oh, he's always been married, and now he has another woman. He is always going to be taken. That guy is never going to be available. And good for him. He shouldn't be single. He's actually normal and quite cool. And then I learned he had a PhD in metaphysics. Oh my God. I don't know if there could be anyone cooler on planet Earth than Ryan Nickel. And I am really promoting him. And I want you guys to support him with Topless Talk. I do hope it transitions, because now he is being sexually satisfied at home. That he was actually using the Topless Talk as an outlet for his sexual frustration. And now that he's getting what he wants, he got a blowjob, he got what he needs. And men are biologically trained to satisfy women, as I talked about before, to make them orgasm, so that way their seed will be taken care of. Because whatever you give a woman, she'll like give you back 10 times. So I think because he's being sexually satisfied at home, Topless Talk is going to turn more into Ryan, instead of like a boyfriend or like looking for a mate, or, he's going to be more Dad Ryan, which I love. Oh my God, Dad Ryan is amazing. And that was fulfilling his wish when I interviewed him 3 years ago. I see him helping kids and families, instead of Polaroids of boobs on the wall, is Polaroids of families and kids that he's helped, because he is such a strong father figure. I saw him more as a dad in the Topless Talk than like a potential boyfriend or something. And very flattered that he would like to hook up with me. That makes me feel so good. But yeah, I see him more as like a dad. He's like a family man. He's really all about the kids and helping these lost children and orphans soul heal. He's a soul healer. Oh my God. Like, in my opinion, Ryan Nickel went from a 5 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10. And when he told me he was a metaphysician, PhD in metaphysics, that was what are we at, 10, 20, 30. He is a soul healer, 40 out of 10. And he has a six-pack. The whole reason that I was making fun of Zook the entire time was because I wanted him to ask me, well, where's your six-pack? When are you planning on getting a six-pack? Well, now I have to ask myself that. That was the whole point. And it turned into something else. And then I texted him. I was like, the whole point was for you to ask me, when am I getting my six-pack? And he still won't ask me when I'm getting my six-pack. So now I just have to tell you, in my Atherton planner, in Zook's, I put August, but I plan to have a six-pack in May 5th to be precise. So I go to the gym and I'm like, six-pack, six-pack, six-pack. I have a six-pack, da, 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 da. And I would wish Ryan Nickel would be like, Jen, where's your six-pack? Oh, I don't have one because I'm not as cool as Ryan Nickel. And he'd be like, oh, cool, I'll train you. And then I would run Ryan Nickel's OnlyFans account with him topless, giving us tips on how to get a six-pack. I thought that's how it was going to go. But no, that's not how it went. And now I'm not invited back, but that's fine. And I was trying to figure out how to invite more people. So he gave me some piece of equipment. I don't even know. I'm going to have to find another guy to explain what this piece of equipment is to me and help me set it up. And my podcast, Next Gen, taking what Ryan Nickel and Zook have built with Topless Talk and promoting it with the 50-year planner. So if Ryan has a goal of helping 1 million families, well, I need to sell 6.3 million copies to buy my home in Atherton. So as I outdo Ryan once again and show that I have a bigger dick, my goal is to sell 6.3 million copies of the 50-year goal planner and tracker and help 6.3 million people achieve their goals every month so I can buy my house in Atherton and just keep doing it. And that's always been my goal. And now with the podcast, I want to have people come on the podcast with the 50-year planner. And the podcast is about me helping people plan goals together because it's a really magical process. And it was so wonderful to see in Topless Talk my transformation and Ryan's transformation with the 50-year planner and going over it and everything. I was like, yeah. And having it more from, they're like, this is just the Jenn show and blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, you don't want me to come on your podcast. I'm a dominatrix. I will take over the show. But I also want to point out who gets paid the most in porn? The women. We are all biologically designed to make sure that the woman is happy. So that's why I'm doing my own show. And it will make me really happy to help other people achieve their goals. So it's like you come to the realization sometime in your business career that it's all about helping other people achieve their goals. So that's why the 50-year planner is genius, because I'm just helping people every month live their best life and do their goals. And now I would like to have a panel of people and do the group goal setting and group everything and building teams and building out teams. And that's what the podcast is going to be for. I mean, I am just sitting in my room talking on a microphone, but I would like to have more people to join the conversation. More people are buying my book. It's really a lot of the business people that really, really get the book and get what the book is about. And those are the only people that I want to work with anyway. Now that I have healed my inner childhood traumas, the dominatrix definitely comes out more because I know what I like. And if you don't obey, then maybe you should leave. Because I know what I'm doing and I know that I'm helping people and I know that my system works. And if you're not ready for it, cool. Like, that's cool. That's good on you. But if you are, buy the book and like, let's play. Let's play. And then I want to document the whole thing so that way people, what I love the most about Topless Talk is that it was content about me. Of course, my favorite subject and my journey. So if I showcase other people's journey, especially on my social media, oh my gosh, like, yeah, that's the secret. And that's why social media is social, because we have to share these stories. And I don't really care where you started, but like, I can help you get to where you're going. And oh my God, this kid rolled up today and like, I'm hustling Girl Scout cookies, right? And I'm like, I want to do book signings. And I'm looking at my books and I got to do book signings. Yeah. Well, my neighbor who is a Girl Scout, I said, you should be planning box signings. Like, you're famous. Like, we're going to get you famous. You're going to have sign the Girl Scout cookie boxes and give everybody really good luck, because if I can get people signing Girl Scout cookies boxes, my book, then eventually you're going to sign a contract with me and do real estate with me, because we've already built up the trust. I literally told a 16-year-old kid today who tried to mow my neighbor's lawn for $25, here's my number, call me, let's sit down and plan your whole entire financial business and career. What kind of goals do you want to hit? How can I help you get there? How can we cross promote with Lila's Girl Scout cookies? And you should buy a truck. And you need to buy a house by you're 18. So yeah, right? Because like, that's my entire life, is just helping people. And someone's calling me. Let's see who's calling me. I put a Craigslist ad out about cleaning people's homes, and they were calling me back, and I will get back to them after this podcast. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing tomorrow? I'm going to Clear Lake tomorrow with my photographer. You should have heard the conversation. He was like, Jen, there's like crackheads up in Clear Lake, right? And I'm like, yeah, yep. And he's like, I don't like, am I going to die? He literally asked me if I was going to die. And I was like, well, number one, I'm a realtor. I talk to everyone. I look at everyone. I dominate neighborhoods. Like he asked me, are you street smart? He's like, out of 1 out of 10, how street smart are you? And I guess I'm like a 7. And he's like, yeah, are we gonna like die out here? So you're not gonna die. There's nobody out there. And then he's like, what if the crackheads come and they like want to kill me? I said, that's not what you should be worried about. What you should be worried about is if the crackheads come and I start talking to them and they open up to me about their goals. And all of a sudden, I'm helping them distribute drug sales. And you have to take photos of other properties you're buying with drug money. Like that should be your really biggest concern, because that's all I do. If I talk to somebody, I'm going to know what their goals are and I'm going to help them achieve it. So how street smart am I? I'm pretty fucking street smart, because number one, I'm not a threat. I don't threaten anyone and I only help people. And I literally have a workbook of their life. Like explaining my 50-year planner to this 10-year-old was so rewarding. So rewarding. And if you guys saw my Instagram post, I said that one quote by Nelson Mandela, like society is judged by how we treat our children. And this is something that I am so passionate about from my own personal experience. And actually, when I decided that I did not want to get married or have kids, I would fulfill that with, running my own orphanage one day. And that is a dream of mine as well. And I think that's why I may be so in love with the Stanford Mansion, because it definitely goes along the lines of my dreams, where Stanford got a gold mine, he got a bunch of gold, he helped bridge New York to California with the railroads and built these big, beautiful houses all over the place. When his child died, his one and only child died, they started Stanford University, which is right by my dream home. And the Stanford Mansion was an orphanage for young girls who had to plead poverty their entire life, which I thought was hilarious. So there's definitely an orphanage fantasy in my dream life here. And I feel like Ryan Nickel is a part of it, because I feel like he could help. He wants to help people buy homes so much. And you could see us kind of trying to sell Zook on buying a home. Like, what's your problem? You don't have a home. Well, okay, we're going to help you. And I love him for that. I see that we're both trying to get to deep underlying issues for people to buy homes from us. Don't make it a competition. I will win. And the orphanage would be the best place to help people get into the mindset that they can own a home. And then I look at all these kids that are just like, man, the world's been such a tough place for our parents and our grandparents and our, people before us. And I get it. Like, I know there was a long road to pave for women for me to even go on Topless Talk and talk about it and women's rights. And we've come very far as a society, and we are spreading information very quickly, which is awesome. I have a dream of running an orphanage and like literally picking kids up off the street and helping them, because that's what I wanted somebody to do for me. And it's why. And when I see the Girl Scout, I'm like, I'm going to teach you how to make money. I'm going to teach you to take care of yourself. I'm going to teach you what you need to know. I am now your rich aunt. I'm everybody's rich aunt. I'm Brian Nichols' rich aunt. I'm Zook's rich aunt. Like when we went to the Las Vegas convention in November, we saw Grant Cardone. Amazing man. I cannot wait to give him a 50-year planner and his wife, or have them, if you want to, definitely Grant Cardone could use a 50-year planner in his business trainings, and I could help him get to the next level. But I'm just a little kid, so I don't. I mean, he's part of EXP too, so at least his wife. I would like to give his wife a 50-year planner. I think she would do really good with it. Grant Cardone. What was I saying? Orphanages and Grant Cardone and EXP. I don't know. And the 50-year planner. And George wants to go out now. I don't know what I was going to say. How did I just lose my train of thought? Because Grant Cardone said something. He said something that really stuck with. Oh, this is how the brain works. It always just loops around. Okay, so Grant Cardone is known as Uncle G. And he explained to us the theory of this. He said, your family is going to die one day. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen. And who are you going to have left? Your friends or your extended family that you never had. So you always have to be making friends so that we are always expanding your family. And if you put yourself in a family mode, you can connect better with people. And everybody wants a rich aunt. Everybody, believe me, everybody wants a rich aunt that's taking care of them. So I think that's my new role as like a family member in the society. I am all these kids just like, you wish you had a rich aunt that would just come out of nowhere and save you. Yeah, I can identify as that. And that fulfills me and my findom and whatever. So, did I talk about why I don't like findoming? Yes, I did. So I don't like findoming, and that's why another reason I didn't really express my interest in this fantasy, because like, man, I just do not want to get paid to like be really mean to people. And I think the findom is prevalent in the 50-year planner, because I think uplifting people, healing people, letting people focus on their goals, and encouraging people where they're at will make me more money than insulting them. Because that's what I want. I want someone to uplift me and focus on my goals and just focus on me and keep it positive. I would pay for that. That's what people need. And they don't need someone that's going to just berate them, which has been happening for years and years and years. And I actually thanked Ryan Nickel today. I said, like, I did that post on Facebook and I just said, thank you so much. I feel so good. Like, oh, I feel so healed. I said, I love him more and more, that I'm getting more into my healed process. And he's like, you're just loving yourself more and more. Like, oh my God. And really stood up to everybody. Cause like when you're bullied, you attract people that will keep bullying you, which means like everyone that I knew. And so everyone that I knew is like fighting with me now, because now I'm standing up for myself and they're not allowed to bully me anymore. I would even have to tell somebody like responding to my text is a form of respect. Like, do I have to say that? So I'm moving. I just gave my 30-day notice. I did not look for a house and I got a house in literally 2 hours. And I was like, do I want this? Oh, whatever. It's fine. I'm literally moving right across the street and it's going to be the easiest move ever. I was like, oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a crazy traveling gypsy, which my dreams are, I still aspire to be. But yeah, going to Clear Lake tomorrow, taking pictures. I stepped up my game with my signs. I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy some picket fences. And I bought one yesterday for the Fell Street property, because we're accepting fence donations to keep the crazy bitch out. And I put my sign on this picket fence. You get some screws and you can just, and it looks so good. And it's cheaper than one of getting those little hangman things. So I'm thinking I'm just going to pick up a bunch of picket fences and put my sign on them and put them up in Clear Lake. And that's going to help me sell them. And it's something different. I don't see any other realtors doing that. And that's going to be my new thing because I'm crazy. I'm out of the box. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I love myself. My past childhood traumas are healed. I'm making money. I the conversations after going on Topless Talk in my life were like they went from like a 2 to a 10 overnight. Like the people that I'm going to be doing business with in this next gen life, the meta life that I'm about to live, um the the healing that I'm about to do is going to be a lot of work, but it's also going to be so much fun. And I'm set up for success. I literally I like called them and I was like, I'm really upset about this. And they're like, okay, let me buy your 50-year planner and let's plan out a way so that way you're not. And it was like, oh my God, that's an orgasm for me when people say that. Like, yes, please submit to me. I know what's best for both of us and I will help both of us get there, but please just listen to me. And the fact that more people are not listening to women is why the world is the way it is. Women are smarter, women are more organized, women will not take advantage, women are not predators, except for me. I'm probably the biggest predator out there. But I'm not going to kill people. I'm going to help them more than whatever. So, encouraging women to do podcasts, encouraging women to put themselves out there, encouraging women to lead, encouraging women to succeed in business. And it starts when you're 10 years old. It starts when you have a crazy neighbor like me, a rich aunt, and you see a little girl selling Girl Scout cookies and you say, you're the boss and I'm your assistant. And you're going to show them how to do it. And you're going to teach these girls how to be bosses. And nothing could be more fulfilling for me for that. Because I want to encourage everyone to succeed in whatever they want to do in life. And if you want to be miserable, I can help you succeed in that as well. It's your choice. We're matching energies today. Yeah, so cannot wait to go to Vegas. I do have to move. I'm getting rid of so much stuff. When I went to Atherton in 6 o'clock, I gotta write my goals. Let's all write down our goals and end this podcast. That is my alarm to write goals at 6 p.m. So my goals is to have a very successful day in Clear Lake tomorrow with Ivanism. I literally wish I could have recorded that phone call because we were just laughing like crazy and we were worried or excited. What should I wear? Blah, blah, blah. And so he's going to get drone photos of these land listings that are literally in the middle of nowhere. I've been told if I could sell one, I could sell the whole mountain, which I mean, why not? And definitely going to have to hike into this land listing that I've never been to and market with my magical powers. 3 of them are going to be really easy. 2 of them are going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to go get my supplies ready. We're starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I need to get these properties sold by April. So my contract is actually up in April 1st. So if I can get at least some things in contract, I need pictures. I do have someone from the Netherlands trying to buy one of them. So he just needs some pictures and access on the road, and I will give him a full report. Why didn't I do this before? Well, I didn't have a team. I didn't have a photographer last year to say, sure, I will go up this crazy mountain to nowhere and take a drone picture. I didn't have the relationships. I didn't have the support. And as I continually work on myself, now I do. So, I mean, we're in August. I'm in a year and a half now in full-time real estate. You kind of just build your team as you go, and you never know what you're going to get. And I definitely believe these land opportunities are going to be something really big for me. And this is why they were given to me and not another agent, because no one else is going to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to do whatever it fucking takes. If you remember the story I posted about the woman and the baby, like, this is my baby. If you don't remember, let me tell you, it was these two tribes. One was on the top of the mountain and one was on the bottom of the mountain, and they just didn't really talk. Everyone just kind of lived their own lives. And then they got in a fight. You know, it happens. We're all human. We're all going to conflict sometime or the other. And they came down and stole a baby. And then they went back up the mountain. And the mom was like freaking out. Like, they stole my baby. Let's go get him. And these warriors like could not climb the mountain. They're like, "We sorry, we can't do it. We cannot climb the mountain." And I said, she just said, "Okay." And she climbed the entire mountain and got her baby and came back. And they're like, "How did you climb this impossible mountain?" And she's like, "Because it wasn't your baby, it was my baby." And moms, or people that are determined, will find a way to climb mountains that are not climbable to normal people to get theirs, to get their baby. So I kind of feel like I'm going on that. I'm like, my photographer's like, "Can I just stay by Highway 20 and take drone photos while you hike up there and put up your sign?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get my baby." And George wants to get out of the room. Okay, that's my update. I'm not sure how long this is, but there's a lot to say. It is a full moon. There's a lot of, this is not just me, this is a lot of people going through these magnificent shifts in their own realities. And it's part of the 5G, everyone really loving each other and just coming to terms with how we're supposed to work together. And this is a new world order that has already happened. So, welcome to Gen World and what's going on my side. Hope you guys are doing great. I will talk to you soon. Probably not going to do a podcast tomorrow because it's a lot of driving up to Clear Lake and back, but maybe Monday. Thanks so much for listening. Bye.